Hello everybody, welcome to my workbench again. So guys, I want to give you an update on the power supply. As you will know, I showed you that, and there were some other little problems we had to solve. But the case is, the way it was put up, only with this part in it, and then the valve was in there. Then the whole lot didn't want to start up because of the multivibrator is straight on the end stage, so the drain was that high, so the multivibrator didn't start up that way. So I have to remove the load, and then it started up. So consequently I decided to change it a little bit. So I put in some driver transistors, P and P, and I moved the multivibrator back, here on the back, and well, I had two transistors in there for the multivibrator. I put 5 volts transistor in there, and also for the drive of those two P transistors, I put some 5 volts in there as well. So then I had to get some power resistors. So about 10 volts, 5 volts is sufficient, but I put 10 volts in because that I don't get too hot. So, and well, I started it up with, well, I can show you anyway. So I just have to connect them up. That's all done. So see my power supply here is at 12 volts, that's okay. So I get my lead, what I've made for it. So see where I put it, there it is. That's my lead. So I put them on there again. Hold on, hold on guys, it'll be alright. So I have to push that thing in here. There we go. Now we connect them on the power supply. There we go. And then it will start. There you go, so yeah, straight away. I'll put off the light. You can see the rectifier glowing. So hold on, so you can see it now. Well, I will put it off a minute. Hold on. You can see the glowing of the rectifier, so the thing is just working fine. It solved a lot of problems as well. So it takes about 1.96 amps on 11 volts, so there's a power drop. If I go up to 11.5 volts, it's 2 amps. So I have to tell you something else. If you are driving the voltage too high up on the multivibrator, on the power supply, then you will exceed the 6.3 volts, but this valve or other valves are needed. So it's dangerous to have a higher voltage for the filaments than actually is needed. So, but if you have to connect them onto the battery, then you have to make a sort of a voltage regulation, and you can make it also short resistant. So you can use those transistors here, that's the 2N3055. If you put a few parallel, then it will work nicely. It won't get hot at all. Anyway, you are sure then when you start up the power set that you don't overload anything, so whatever. So anyways, this is just cold. it doesn't yeah, those resistors getting hot, but that doesn't matter, so that's normal. So as long as those transistors on the back don't get hot, and they're not, so that's fine. See, the heat is your enemy in this case, you know, because it is in a suitcase. There is not much airflow. So what you want to do is to keep everything as low in temperature as possible. See, the resistors you can't avoid that, but the transistors you can avoid that when you put more in. So one of those transistors can have up to 30 amps on 70 volts. So you can imagine if you put two parallel, the amount of current that it's going to take up in the suitcase is about 4 to 5 amps. So it's not even going to register. So anyway, guys, that is so far for the update on the power supply. You can see it works, you hear it. Yeah, there you go. So I'll see you on the next video, the 7A for our receiver. So I'll see you then, alright?